Today, I am playing in my first ever tournament against pros. The teams are supposed to be one pro, one content creator, and one viewer, but I'm gonna be honest, a lot of the teams are just pros and semi pros, or creators that are just much better than me. My team is myself, Rafiki, and Toonie, and we absolutely destroy despite me being so nervous. Okay, so this first game, I don't even know what this team was doing. They were stalling so much and they didn't want to ready up, but eventually we did get into game. Also, this first game is just randoms. I've never seen these people before. I don't even know if they actually have a pro on their team, but we picked Kenji, Barley, and Lou. I'm on the Barley. I like playing throwers, and you'll see I'm playing throwers a lot in this tournament. They're just like my comfort pick. So we're against a Hank, a Meg, and a Jae Young. So I did bring the gadget where you slow, but I've never really used that gadget too often. I'm so used to using the heal gadget. Yeah, I don't ever use the slow gadget. I'm only used to using the heal gadget for so long now. So I'm not really sure exactly how to use it. Rafiki here, he said he lost connection, and I tried pushing up a little bit and I went down. But you can see I haven't really used the gadget at all. So I'm trying to figure out how to use it while we're playing. But I think my team's doing really good here. Yeah, Rafiki just scores. I definitely just got carried there. But I think I used it here or try to use it at some point. Yeah, I used it there. It's kind of early, but at least he can't move up at all. I get my hypercharge actually, which is really good. So I think I could take down the Hank there, but I wasn't able to. So I just popped the hypercharge, use that on the Meg, help out Rafiki there. And then I just grab the ball and pass it up to him. We have to play kind of slow here. I think Toonie also has hypercharge, which is really good. So he's going to take him down, and I'm going to just use my super there. Help out Rafiki. He doesn't really need the help because he had his hypercharge. He gets a double super, double hypercharge. Kind of crazy. Okay, I used my gadget there, but Rafiki wasn't able to score. I wanted to score there so bad, but I knew that I would just die if I went up. And I'm also on the star power where I heal every time I throw. So I don't have to worry too much about healing. But yeah, I need to help out Rafiki on the Hank whenever I can because Hank can kill Kenji pretty easily, but I can just kill him without him even reaching me. But here, I think this team just kind of like gives up. They gave us such a hard time even just readying up for this game that like I don't even know what happened. But yeah, we're on to the second game. It's going to be really easy. Just gave up. They kind of just gave up. And then I just go up and score. But yeah, I cycled a lot of hypercharges and supers this game. I think their draft was just not that great. And yeah, I got the star player because they really couldn't do anything against me. Okay, the next map and mode we have is Heist Kaboom Canyon. I picked Byron here. My team, I think, wanted me to pick something else, like a brawler that I was not comfortable on. I can't remember what it was, but I just did not want to play it. And I thought maybe Byron would be good here because normally I would play Belle here, but they picked Belle. So I thought Byron was like kind of similar to that. Plus we have a Lily, so I can just try to and heal the Lily. So I'm getting some really good shots off on them right here, so they can't really push up on me. And even if they do try to push up on me, I can use my gadget and get some easy shots off. So I did try to kill the Melody there, but my super wasn't enough to kill her. Here I want to heal up because I think the Piper could just curve me if she didn't already use it. Toonie went down there, but that's just because like I was so pushed up, and then our Lily went down. So I want to keep healing Rafiki here if I can, because he's really up there and he's going to be most of our damage. I'm mainly just going to play like mid here and not really get much damage. Only when I can I will get damage. There's also a lot of people spectating us, even though these people are like, I don't want to be rude, but like they're nobodies compared to like what the tournament is supposed to be. I don't know these people at all. They're supposed to be a pro on their team. But again, I'm healing my team whenever I can, but I mainly do just want to poke them out and try to get some kills so that Lily can comfortably try to get some damage on the safe. So here, when the Melody is going onto her safe, I want to use the gadget that I have, but it wasn't enough. She just kind of like zoomed on top of me, and she's just like hiding there. And the thing is, she has her hypercharge and her super, so I can't really leave her. She's like playing it smart, trying to heal up, but I have to play patient and like wait for her because I really cannot leave her. So she does pop her shield, and I think I do kill her here, or she's just one shot, which our Lily kind of just chases her down. which is good. The game's kind of even right now. Again, I'm mainly just defending. Our Amber's been up there for such a long time now, getting some damage or at least being a distraction. Probably the same thing that the Melody was doing to me. And here I'm just healing Rafiki. There's like the heist shield thing. Still not used to it, okay? So I'm gonna stay alive here actually for a pretty long time. So the Piper goes down. Rafiki needs some heals if I can give it to him. Actually, I'm just going for the save, like straight for the save. I'm trying to just finish it here. And it's just 1%. So I just end it there. And that was the first game. Game time. Okay, he's spinning. The other team's spinning too. They were pretty mad about that for some reason, even though they were also spinning. But yeah, that it was best of 3. So since we won 2 sets, we're on to the next opponents. Okay, so the next team that we're against is Bobby, Toxic Genie, and Acro, which they have a pro, and then also Toxic Genie. He's also really good at the game. So I'm not really too sure about Acro, but I have seen him here and there. So I was really nervous for this, and I wasn't really sure if we would do good or even win. So I was like really nervous. I really wanted to play on a brawler that I was super comfortable on. So I picked Ash here, but there's no way I am playing that brawler. So of course I'm on the thrower. I'm playing Juju. That's just like what I'm really comfortable on. I'm going the slow Juju. Yeah, there's like, I don't think they can score. There's like 7 seconds left. Yeah, this is gonna be a draw. Okay, so at this point we're like, this is winnable, right? Like this is definitely winnable. So we kind of do the same thing here. Rafiki barely stays alive, and I use my shield here so I can kind of shield myself from the Hank. The Hank's just like hanging out back there because he can't really go up. Buzz is stuck in the corner there too. He does, I don't even know how that happened. He does stun Toonie, and then he also gets Rafiki, but they're all so low, or at least the 2 of them were. Genie here can't score. He's actually going for it. He almost wasted his super too, trying to go for that goal. So I'm going to put that on top of the Hank again. And yeah, he gets me, but he also does go down. We traded there. And Rafiki, my team's just going up. Toonie's going up. And I think they can score here. Yeah, they definitely score here. Sometimes all you have to do is be a distraction and let the pros do what they do. And again, this Hank is literally just going for me again. And I'm just popping the gadget when I can. Okay, he's just running up on me. At least my Gree is alive, and Toonie was able to help me out there. I killed the bee as well. I don't know if anyone's in there. Yeah, the Buzz is in there. So I want to just get at least 1 shot off on him so that I can get vision on him. Same with the Hank. So I kind of just like run up here, which probably wasn't the best idea. Got a little too excited, you know, but my team, Rafiki, still has mid control, which is really good, and we're still in the lead by a lot. So I'm just checking to see if anyone's in the grass, but it looks safe, and the Buzz goes in, but I think, yeah, we're able to take him out. They're kind of running up on us, so I do have my pet, and I get him down, slows them, but they do end up scoring on us. So once again, it is 1-1, and I think they're gonna do the same thing where the Hank is just on my side, but because he could just like run up on me so fast. But I get him here. I'm pretty sure he's like super low. He uses his shield. I'm really trying to get him here. Okay, so I get him there. I throw down my pet. And here, like, this is really scary because it's just me and I'm a thrower. But again, I'm using that gadget for the shield. And my team is back up on time. They just didn't have the ball with them. So I'm thinking they could definitely score here. They have their supers. They probably almost close to their hypercharges. And we have like barely any defense. It's just me. I try to save that, but I don't know if you guys can tell, but my game was kind of lagging there. It was like really choppy, so I didn't know what way to run. Okay, so right now it's 0-1. So this one we have to win it, but because I really do think that this is winnable, so we just have to make the right plays and try to be a little bit more careful. Okay, so my team Toonie does go down right away, but it's not the biggest deal because I do get the Hank again. I don't really know where their third is, so gotta kind of be careful. It's not like an egg or anything, it's just B, so we can kind of try to just run up there, and I think I do get the B there, or she's very low. Okay, Rafiki ends up getting her. And again, Acro's like really pushed back. So I'm thinking, okay, we can score here, but the ball's kind of in the corner and we try to score and I get the ball and I try my best to score there, but the Buzz had his super and he stunned me before I can score. That was really good defense on their side. But again, not the worst thing in the world yet. They have not scored. And Rafiki is still in the grass. He's still got, mid positioning. He does go down there, but this Hank is kind of just like running up on us. So I end up killing him there. Okay, so the bee and the buzz are still alive in there, and I don't know where they are, so I'm like super nervous. I'm like checking where they are in the grass. I'm like just hiding behind the walls because he can just come out anytime. So I see him here and he doesn't have his super. Okay, he does now. So does the Hank. And the Hank is just like, I don't know, he's mad or something. He's just running up on me. And here I can't do anything to stop them. So they just score on us. But there is a minute left. Like we can make something happen here. So I go this side instead because Rafiki was like, let me go on the right side, let me go on the right side, which is probably not the best. If the buzz is on that side, I can't really do much if he has his super. So again, Acro's just like running up on me, and okay, so we do kill him, and the bee goes down to all the rats. The bee cannot do anything against all those rats. It's really, really tough for the bee there. Okay, so here we're running back up. I have my super. I'm trying to be sneaky here. I put down my Gree and I get the bee. That was such a good super from Toonie. Like he played so well there. So I pass the ball to him and he scores there. And we have like 10 seconds left before overtime. That was like just such a good super from him. And that really just like got us that goal. So here Bobby's just like running in and trying to get something done before overtime because it's going to be really hard for him in overtime, even though they have a bee. But once Rafiki gets those rats, the bee can't do anything. And Rafiki tried to score there, but he didn't. Again, it's okay. That kind of stuff, it happens, okay? Here I get the bee and the Hank just gets me with his super, but my team's still up and my team ends up scoring, so a lot of it is just them. So now the score is 1-1 and it's getting really intense. I'm not really used to playing against pros and just people who are just much better than me, but I do have some really solid teammates, and you guys can see they have won matcherinos before, so they know what they're doing. They also have some really good call outs and they just play really good. Here the same. Okay, we really pushed them up here, and he's trying to get into the grass. They both are, and he's like one shot. Yeah, he goes down there. We have some really good positioning. I'm not sure if they're kind of like upset or losing their mental about now, but they can definitely, get some positioning back. I'm almost close to my super, so I do get my super here. I'm gonna again put it on the Hank because that's where it really matters. It makes a big difference. So there you go. Because no one else could really deal with the Hank that well. Okay, I just go down from a crazy B shot. Was not expecting that. I don't know what's going on up there with my team, so I'm just, hoping that we still have positioning. I don't know if anyone's in the grass, but yeah, it looks like my team dealt with it pretty good. So I'm just going to help out here with the Hank, doing what Jujus do. Okay, so Buzz has his super, so I don't want him to know exactly where I am in the grass and where I'm shooting from because he could just go for me. I need to stay on the Hank here and help out my team because, again, like my team's going to find it really hard against him. Rafiki's trying to do a good job. So the bee's on that side of the grass, but I get her. I think she's one shot. She can go down really easily, and the Buzz is still somewhere in there, but I have vision on him now. And more rats, and they're just kind of like backed up. They're trying to really wait for the perfect opportunity. Again, Acro gets the hypercharge, but so does our Ash. So I get my Juju pet, and the Buzz does get a really good stun off on our Lumi, but then Lumi gets a really good super. So at this point, it's looking really good for my team. It's just they're like the Buzz and the Hank are so tanky and they do so much damage, and then Buzz has the stun, so it's really hard for us to score compared to them scoring on us. But we do end up scoring there, and they've got 30 seconds left, so they're just kind of running it down on us. Trying to score, and definitely they could score. No, they don't. This was really close because Genie almost walked the ball in on us, but he wasn't able to. They've got like 15 seconds left, but the Buzz does have hypercharge super, I'm pretty sure. So he's trying to just like go straight for the ball and do something sneaky and try to score, but it didn't really work out for him. So we actually ended up winning this set. Yes, I was so shocked and surprised that we won. And my team played really good. Like, they all had some really good plays and some really good supers. Okay, so we're now on to the next set. If we win this set, we move on and we beat some really good pros, which is shocking for me. Yeah, there's like no way we're gonna come back from this. It's like a 90% to 1%, you know, it's like anything can happen but the Daryl. So yeah, we just lose there. So we're like, okay, we need to do something different for the next round. We need to have a different start because our start was just really, really bad. So I think Rafiki, the second game, he's gonna play it a little bit differently. So I think he's gonna help out with defense before fully going in so that he has room to keep setting up more poles instead of just like going all the way for the save. Yeah, so me and Toonie are mostly just gonna be on defense. I don't think I really even go up that much. It's really just gonna be Rafiki, so I'm trying to help him out here with Daryl. Daryl does have roll now, so I have to note that he is just gonna roll right in once, yeah, right out of spawn because he has the invincibility shield on from spawn, so he's gonna do that as fast as he can. Rafiki has some interesting pulls set up. This is why I would personally never play Chuck because I would not know how to set them up. He has them set up in kind of like a triangle, I guess. And Amber's kind of running up on us there, but I'm trying to help him out here. And this game we're doing a lot better. Like our start was much, much better. They do both have hypercharge, but Toonie's ready for it. He gets his hypercharge too. He's like so ready for it. Completely ruined the Daryl's plans there. And here the Piper also has hypercharge. And again, I just run up on her because I get that B shield, so I'm able to just run up on her and kill her. Okay, that Amber hypercharge is so insane. Like you cannot avoid it. So here again, I'm trying to kill the Piper before it really gets to do any damage off on the safe. And Rafiki, again, he's just cycling the same thing. So all I have to do with Toonie is defend while Rafiki gets all the damage. So we're trying to just give him space to do that by just getting a bunch of kills. And here, there's like 3% left on their safe. All Rafiki needs is another super, which he auto charges, and then he goes in, and then we win. Okay, so the score is now 1-1, and we know that, okay, we can definitely win this, even though like I'm like so nervous because if we win this, it'd be my first time actually winning against pros because you know I don't think I consider myself a casual player, so and I definitely don't think I'm nearly as good as them. I think a lot of it does have to do with, I guess, outdrafting. I think we have a really, really good comp here. And I think it was really good that we went Griff, even though Griff is like not getting any damage off on the safe, just to the counter that Daryl is just really good. Like Daryl can barely get any damage off. So that's why I think Genie's trying to get some damage because it's going to be the same thing over and over again for them. Unless we just play really dumb. Okay, here I use my super and I completely missed it. But it's not totally bad. I'll get another super pretty quick. So I want to get Daryl and help out, so I use my gadget for that. So he's just like trying to get his super and trying to heal up, and I don't even know how, but I end up killing Genie there. I wasn't even going for him. I was going for the Piper. And Chuck, again, he's going in, but we have some really good defense here. Bobby's just trying to get some... He's trying to get some damage in because they really need a lot of damage. So I pop my hypercharge here, go for the Daryl. I like completely destroyed that Amber. So, okay, I did not know the Piper was still in there. So I end up going down there. The score is like really, really close. Yeah, Toonie's just hanging out there. He's just waiting for them. There's no reason for him to move up at all unless we just complete team wipe. Because he has to stay back for that Daryl. Again, he's doing a really good job, and I'm trying to help him out here too because this team is just running up. They're trying to get more damage done on our save than the Chuck can get because they know at this point they can't really stop the Chuck. There's not much they can do, so I'm trying to get some damage too, especially with my big shot. But again, the freaking Piper is so easy for the Piper. But here we're winning by a lot, and there's less than 30 seconds left, so they're really trying to get as much damage on the save as they can, and I end up killing both of them here. Really, I mean, it doesn't even matter anyways because my team ended up getting the other save. That was really good. I think we just had a really, really good comp. So now we're on to the semifinals, and we are against Toxic Asher, Z, and Bilal. So, but then this team, I know they're just like really, really good, and I definitely don't measure up to their team at all. If anything, it'd probably be like my fault if we do lose, but we'll see. Okay, so here we're playing triple dribble again against this team, and we wanted to do kind of like something very similar. So I am playing Juju again, but that's just like what I'm comfortable on and what I think I'd play best on. And I'm also really nervous for the Lily because I know that the Lily will probably keep coming up on me because I think I'm probably the most vulnerable against Lily. So yeah, she just kind of runs up on Rafiki and then goes invis, and then I don't know. Okay, she's up there. I did not know where she was. So again, she could just like easily come up on any of us, and she's so fast because she has that star power that makes her just so fast. Yeah, I don't know where she is. Okay, she's back there. And again, I also have to be really careful of the Stu once he gets his super, and then he just chains it, and then it's awful. Okay, so we have to push the ball up here because the Lily is gonna be, yep, right there, right? Like, I cannot do anything. I tried using my Gree to body block, but there's really not much I can do. If I could, I would want to stay on the Hank, but I just can't because his Lily is just all over the place and she's so fast, and my team's just like, okay, this is like, we can't do anything against the Lily. And we're like, okay, next game, maybe next game. I don't think we could win this one, but we're trying. I can't do anything. There's really nothing I can do. It's hard for Rafiki too against it. I know the Griff, like, he can do something against it if he has like super maybe, but other than that, like, the Lily is just such a good pick. I can't again do anything against it. Here Toonie gets a crazy freaking super, and they end up scoring here literally all because of Toonie. That super was just so good. Really got us that goal. So now we just have to do the same thing again, which that was like a miracle to happen. You know, it was just maybe not a miracle, just pure skill, but I don't think we're gonna score again. It's just so over from here. Yeah, you guys can clearly tell these people have like just much higher skill than I do, but we're not giving up yet. And yeah, I think they just score here because I can't do anything. If I spawned in maybe like a second earlier, I could have saved that. But the Lily, I mean, she's so fast. I feel like she's gonna score here. She almost scored. I don't know what happened, if Asher just like lagged or something, but maybe he could have scored. I don't know, but I'm just glad he didn't because it would have been over for us. But again, we're trying. So my team's up here. And again, I don't know what happened, okay? My team is just so good. They ended up scoring while I was in the spawn. This is what happens when you play with pros. But again, you have to remember, like, that's a team of like really good players, and then they're just me on their team. But I mean, to be fair, Rafiki asked me to be on his team, so I'm trying my best here. I get a super here, so again, I'm gonna place on the Hank, but then he kind of just moved back, so it's kind of a waste of a super. Rafiki's going in, and it's really good for us because they're super backed up here, and Z was hypnotized or something, but Toonie, again, he gets a really good super there, and here we can score. I thought I had the ball there, but yeah, we ended up scoring, which I would say a lot of it is because of Toonie just having crazy supers. So now we are 1-1. Okay, so start of this game, I am remembering to use my gadget more often because I get so nervous while playing that I forget to use the gadget a lot of the time. But it's so hard to hit the Lily because she's so fast. So I'm just going for the Hank there because he's just chilling there. Like, the Lily, I cannot hit her. She misses a super there, but Rafiki does go down. So here I feel like I can kill her because she's kind of stuck there. But again, she's just so fast, and then she uses the gadget to get away. We have like pretty good positioning, so I don't want to lose it here. I'm trying to stay up as much as I can until Rafiki comes back, and okay, he hypnotizes the Hank there, so I'm still alive here, which is really good. The Lily does get hypercharge, and she just like makes her run for it. I was not expecting that at all, and to just die there, so she ends up scoring on us and kind of just running it down. It was like, but I think just being up there for a really long time also helped too. We just couldn't score. It's just so hard to score on their team. So Lily goes in. I'm expecting that she's gonna come after me, so I put my Gree down there. And I need to move the ball up. Okay, my team, Rafiki goes down, but they're so low here, so I'm trying to get them to stop healing. I know I probably can't really kill any of them, but I do want to at least get their health to stay low. So again, I know he's gonna come after me there. And here, look, I don't know, Stu was just so distracted by me that he didn't even realize that they were gonna score. So yeah, the first thing Lily does is just going, I feel like she's going to be on top of me again. And I end up like lagging quite a bit here, which is so unfortunate. But I do get to place down my Gree and I do get the Lily as well. So we're still 1-1 here, which is really good. But I don't know why my game's just lagging here. I should have like plugged in Ethernet or something. But yeah, I was not expecting the Lily to just run up on me there, and then she just scores. So I tried my best. I really did. So I did do the most amount of damage, but that's just because like I have the walls to help me out. So it's a lot easier for me. Okay, so now we have Heist Safe Zone. Still best of 3, even though it is semifinals. We're gonna see how this goes. I did pick Piper because we needed something for mid lane, and then we needed the Griff for a 10 counter. So I don't normally play Piper, so I didn't know what gadget to really take, if I should take Curve or the knockback, but I didn't really think there was any point of taking knockback because the Daryl has 2 rolls now, so he can just, I don't think it really matters, he'll just keep rolling. I don't think much would happen. So I did take Curve, and if you see me auto aiming most of the time, I just know I don't really play Piper. But even though I did, okay, this was really dumb of me. I literally ended up landing where the Daryl rolled. But as I was saying, even though I am kind of auto aiming a lot at some point, I am still hitting a lot of shots. So Z goes in, and I feel like this game, where most of the time we're just kind of defending. So I popped my hypercharge there, and I'm pretty sure we killed both of them there. But yeah, most of the time we were kind of defending, which Toonie should be defending. But between me and Rafiki, it's really hard for me to stay back and defend because I am just a pipe. So it would have to be that I get most of the safe damage, which could work, but this game, it just was not happening at all. Yeah, it was a really bad shot. Don't look at that. Yeah, this game, we end up like they really ended up destroying us, which is to be expected. Like with all these games, I'm just expecting to lose because again, I'm nowhere near the level of these guys at all. On top of that, I don't ever scrim or play tournaments. So Rafiki just hit me up last minute asking to play in a tournament, and I said sure. So that's why I'm doing this. Otherwise, I don't really do this. Yeah, so they did end up winning that game. The curve in there, it did not work, and Daryl's just doing what Daryl's do, rolling in, and we are winning right now. We're winning by about 4%, so we're trying to defend since that's what we're good at. It's just defending, at least this game. So we're doing our best to just defend. I'm trying to get some more shots off because I know that Daryl's gonna go in, and we're still winning here. Melody pops that super, but here it's like I didn't notice at the very end, but they did get enough damage so that they win. And yep, that was it. Then we just lost there. I do think it was a pretty good game. Like I'm not sure if it was our comp that's raw that was just not the best, or maybe I'm just not the best. I'm definitely not the best, but let me know if you guys like these types of videos of just me playing in tournaments, because I don't really do it often. But if you guys like it, I will play in more tournaments more often and put myself into stressful situations for you guys